Hello, everybody. I am FTA.
I am Economist Fan.
I'm Tron John.
I'm Giano.
And we're here back once again to tackle another PlayStation game. It's the sequel none of you asked for, but we're going to give it to you anyway. Spiral 2 Gateway to Glimmer. I mean Ripto's Rage.
We're on my system now because frame rate.
I thought we finished the other one. I was so confused. I was like, didn't we finish Spyro?
You were asleep for almost all of it, but you know,
You know.
you were there in spirit.
It's me and my taking my pills and drinking. So, they tell me not
And
to, but I still do it.
Well, that sounds about right, I guess. Let's start a new game. Don't question me.
Just do as I say.
In the world of dragons.
What is this, Christopher Walken's book?
It's weird to read.
Why do you think that they changed the name for the European market?
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's the thing they do. Like Ratchet did it all the time.
Well, so the Ripto got his name from the way that Spyro appeared on the Japanese.
The way the logo looked.
Yeah, on the original box art.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they thought that Ripto's Rage was odd enough that they couldn't. Was it Spyro 2, Spyro's Rage?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you thought it was too violent for a title.
I wonder if there was a thing where Ripto was already some trademark for something random, like we were talking about with Zootopia.
Like Zoopolis?
Yeah. So they were just well, the first level is Glimmer, so why not?
Sure, why not?
Who are these people?
This is the professor.
They're Sonic shitty friends. Every article about Spyro is all about Spyro and his shitty friends.
Why did this cougar jaguar?
That's Hunter.
Whatever
He's a
he is.
cheetah.
He has
He's cheetah.
no top teeth, but bottom teeth.
I love that he
His
kind
bottom
of.
teeth are smooth.
I love that he kind of has a what do they call it, a bootstrap or something? That just the bottom
Yeah.
facial hair.
Like a little goatee.
And she's Aurora the Fawn. Aurora, right?
I don't
She's fawn, if you know what I mean.
I don't like how their faces seem to enlarge when I speak. It's weird. And this is obviously the introduction of Tom Kenny as Spyro.
Garrett's favorite Spyro.
I love Tom Kenny. Love Tom Kenny as an actor.
Second greatest Starscream.
Not a fan of his Spyro. His Spyro just sounds bored the entire time. There's no Carlos
Mencia?
Carlos Alazraqui.
as Rocky.
See, I relate to him because I always sound bored.
But you aren't getting paid to do that. He is. No excuse.
As far as you know. So,
What was that Spyro quote that you always liked in the first one? I can't remember.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
or was it, looks like I've got some things to do.
Not again.
So this is the most memorable Spyro villain, and he's entirely forgettable, so we're setting things off pretty well here. And then it's, I think he's Gulp, because he gulps, and the other one's Crush, because he crushes.
They're really, really, really shit villains.
No, I bet it's the other way around.
It's just for ironic effect. Oh, how threatening.
Have a great weekend.
Who plays Ripto?
Some jerk.
Some jerk.
Some jerk. No.
See, it's like she's half woman, half deer.
She's a fawn.
She's a
Is that
fawn,
what
you
a fawn
dork.
is?
Yeah.
I thought a fawn was just a name for a deer. I didn't know it was like a
Maybe
a
it
is.
centaur,
Maybe
a
in,
centaur, a
maybe
centaur deer.
in the world of Avalar, that's a fawn.
That is one curvy cougar. Or
Just the way I
what is
like
it?
him.
Cheater?
Cheetor.
Cheater.
You know,
Maximize!
you know that Cheetor pronounces his name wrong all the time? He just calls himself Cheater. It's Cheetor, man. Get your name right.
Are you just gonna tell someone how to pronounce their own name?
I mean, yes. Well, it's O-R, not E-R.
Oh, to the person in the comments last time who called me lame or whatever for passive camera, you're welcome.
What's the difference?
So passive, when you move, the camera doesn't move with you. When it's active, the camera moves with you.
Okay.
It's actually better. Just at the time, I was used to passive.
So what was that again, Gareth? Who plays Ripto?
Some jerk.
Oh, so Greg Berger's a jerk?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Greg
Greg
Berger
Berger.
plays Ripto?
I like your Ripto, Greg
That's
Berger.
Grimlock, sir.
You know who else that is, TJ?
Who?
Mysterio.
Wow, it's your dream team right here.
In the 90s, Spider-Man, he was also Kraven the Hunter.
Maybe we should turn the TV audio down a little.
Getting that.
The gem thing's probably gonna be a little loud, but
Truly outrageous.
I just wanted to talk about Ripto and how he's the villain of this game, but does nothing. The worst thing he does is replace some flags to have some face on it, and he's racist against dragons, which is pretty awful.
Wasn't that the thing in the first one, or were they racist against the trolls or whatever?
No, the dragons were completely racist towards the Norks.
Yeah, so he
Yeah.
retaliated. It's like,
Yeah.
well, I'll just turn all of you to stone. It's like, well, at least he did something.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a wall
Yeah.
between us and the Norks, and we're gonna make the Norks pay for it.
With our lives.
Oh, we should probably establish. I'm not going to 100% this one because holy crap!
No thanks.
But I got to make sure I get enough to get to Ripto, so I can beat him up. So, nice thing in this game: hold down L1, R1, L2, R2. Sparks will actually point where their gems are.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to unlock that in 3, which is near the end of the game for some reason. But here, it's just right from the start. Like, okay, he's over there. Nice feature. And
For
another,
cheaters.
another nice thing is when you jump, Sparks will actually collect gems under you, which he didn't exactly do in the first game. Very, very convenient.
I would say the best, in terms of his basic moveset, the best is the kind of flutter jump he has when you glide. That can save your ass
Yeah.
a bunch of times.
As far as other differences, he feels heavier. He
Yeah.
was really light in Spyro 1. When you charge, the camera gets really close. And aside from the extra moves, that's pretty much it. Also, guided
That is a
tutorials.
I'm a friend of the Lawrence. Mega Man, you gotta do this to save the game.
I know.
Did they have busty fairies in the last one?
Very
Yeah.
rarely.
In the first game, though, when they kiss you, Spyro turns red and he gets super
Firepower.
super
Aroused?
firepower.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, aroused.
Faroust?
Aroused.
Whiskers.
Jonathan knows.
Chris, what was that word that you said earlier?
I'm unfurthing, TJ. I'm unfurthing. And I'm unfurthing right now because I can't go up this ladder. I have to learn how to climb and come back.
Why is that so?
You have to learn how to climb? You're like a middle-aged dragon. Or a teenage dragon.
TJ,
whatever.
why is that so funny, TJ the Pizza Dropper?
because
Pizza dropping TJ.
we didn't reference that in the other LP we
We
recorded today.
did. My bad.
Earlier, like Chris and I were just making like self-deprecating jokes about being Sonic fans.
The
And
usual.
Chris just went, I just wake up every morning just unfurthing. And I was like,
I
what?
was trying to say moving further away from God's grace, but
Like uncurling? Is that what you do as a Sonic fan? You unfurl?
I guess.
Chris was like, I don't even know if that's a word, so he looked it up, and it was like the name of a pet shop.
Yeah.
It was like some cat accessory. But anyway, this is my
This
favorite character in
fucking
Spyro.
jerk ass.
I love Moneybags. I gave him like over 50% of my money so far, but he did this
What
for
are
me.
you doing?
So let me
You have to.
you
Mega Man,
You have college loans to pay off,
Without-
Spyro.
without-
You can't be paying
He's back
this guy
from
for-
his college summer vacation after all.
He's back from his co-ed. His
Co-ed
co-ed
adventures.
training.
We won't reference them explicitly, but if you watch the first LP, you know what's up. And I'm sorry again.
Something about.
So
why
let me
we-
think about this.
that's why we
So
bring Jonathan around.
Moneybags is preventing you from saving the day.
Yeah.
So you should be able to arrest Moneybags for treason.
100 of your gems! I just really like him. I'll give him a pass. The one thing I don't like, it was really...
Is when he references the Spyro sequel that never happened.
No.
Yes.
Whoa, that happens in one of the games?
Yeah, you don't remember? Chris mentioned it on the last LP where he
I
said
blocked most of the LP from my mind.
he said
Me too.
okay. He went. Woo!
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, that part, yeah, I remember that.
No, Chris said that if you don't buy one of the things that he's selling in one of the games, he says something along the lines of, "What are you doing? Saving enough for a sequel?"
Yeah. Then we got Enter the Dragonfly.
So then we did get a sequel.
Kind of.
The Power of Flight. Why can't you have this in every level? This is some bullshit, Chris. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's fucking Somniac. Those assholes. No, what I was going to say though, like, it's not as satisfying because in the first game you could watch your gem count get super duper high, but in this game you're constantly depleting it to fund things you don't really need.
No. Spoiler alert, though. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna spoil it now.
Oh, but so many people have never heard of Spyro.
Everyone knows Spyro.
I mean, I heard of
Thanks to
Spyro.
Skylanders,
I
everyone
just-
knows it.
I
Spoiler
never
alert.
experienced Spyro.
Spoiler alert: at the end of the game, you're still poor.
Oh.
You're still just as sad as lonely as you were at the start
You
of
know,
the game.
It's like the mirage of the American dream and the lack of upward mobility in our current society.
You're using too many big words there,
Professor Jonathan.
I mean, purple dragon and breasts.
There's the Jonathan I know and love.
That sums it up.
Purple dragon and breasts.
I was gonna say the other last thing I forgot to mention. You don't get gems from enemies anymore, as you noticed. They power up these gates. And have you seen the look function, TJ? Do you like that?
Look function.
Hey,
you
stop
clip,
that.
You just clip through your wings. I hate this game now.
You're gonna give Spyro whiplash, man. He needs all his money to pay money bags. He can't go to a chiropractor.
Dragon chiropractor.
So now there's actual reason to use the look function. 'cause
You heard it, boys. Grab a spine and start
That
cracking.
guy's swinging it. He's like he's like shaking his ass with us.
You see, Insomniac added the great spit feature.
Fire him. Yeah. That'll teach you for doing
That'll
that.
teach you for existing. Follow me to the next lizard! Fuck you, bouncer.
Is that his body? Just a melted puddle on the floor?
Oh
there?
no, he's a gopher and he came from the hole.
Oh, that was a gopher?
Hey.
It's like a dragon gopher.
Dragon
What?
gopher, an Avalar gopher.
He's not in the books, you see.
Yeah.
Not in the
Jonathan
supplementary.
gets that reference.
Ah!
That was a reference to Winnie the Pooh,
Yeah.
TJ, you uneducated.
Yes!
Arsehole.
I can't do it, a gopher.
Thanks.
Yes,
I can spit pretty
sorry.
far, you fucking weirdo. Thanks.
It's the type of thing where all of us enter into a contract, and the last living person gets all them pretty pictures.
I think it was Gopher's working first.
The Gopher the Egg.
first Winnie the Pooh movie or Lady and the Tramp.
Was Gopher in Lady and the Tramp?
No, but Gopher's the beaver that cuts off the muzzle and Lady
Yeah.
is voiced by Gopher. It's
Yeah.
like Gopher's voice.
I don't
I was
remember
wondering
which
what
one
came
was
first.
Can you tell me what came first?
Sorry, but I don't know. I don't know half the words to that song.
Yeah, I never want that
I
to
can't
change.
tell what the fuck Ted Bundy's saying in half of those lyrics. Hey, big guy, hey, little guy, can you tell me who came first? Sorry, but I don't know. We are simply something.
I always hear it as natural. That's
we,
kind of weird.
We are simply natural boys. Like, what the fuck is he
I don't
saying?
know.
You know, he hasn't
I
had
love
any
that.
work done.
Somebody,
That's what it means.
somebody in the comments, because I'm too lazy to type in living lazy days, living in paradise.
No, don't make them do it.
Why?
Do it yourself, you
I'm too lazy.
monster.
That's what they're for. Make them do it.
Alright, servants, listen up.
We
need
don't
some
know them
lyrics.
shit.
Paste it in the comments so we can mark it as spam. Why not?
We don't know them shits.
TJ, you get meaner and meaner to the audience in every LP we do.
It's every time Chris starts apologizing for shit, I'm like, they expect it out of us, and by with that I mean nothing.
I just love that this guy dances every time I murder and nearly extinct this series.
The series is.
These poor animals.
Speaking of, by the time this goes up, the long-anticipated Skylanders Academy will have been on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
But at this
Oh,
point,
it's
it is
fun.
not.
And Spyro's in it?
Yeah, Justin Long is voicing Spyro. I'm a big fan. I think Justin Long is a great and hilarious actor. His voice, terrible for Spyro the Dragon. Doesn't work. I don't think that voice matches that design in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
They do an episode where Spyro goes on a
Summer vacation from college.
he goes on a trip to interview a fisherman guy and gets turned into a walrus.
Oh God, no!
They do one where, just for a moment, he makes out with Britney Spears and she's in a Brian panties, and then she decides not to sleep with him, and that's the end of. He does that. That's what his role in Crossroads, the Britney Spears movie.
I don't even know what's going on. But we're out of here
That's an
now.
old movie.
It's a radio movie. Dan Aykroyd played her father.
What if there's an episode where Spyro doesn't get into Skylanders Academy, so he has to make up his own Skylanders Academy
With
called
Blackjack and hookers.
the South Highlanders Institute of Technology.
What?
And then Jack Black is the
That's
principal.
accepted.
Oh, that movie's terrible.
I love that movie.
No, you know what? Is Accepted the one where he makes his own college?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate that. You want to know why? Because it's the cliche thing of he likes the girl and the girl has a dick boyfriend, right? But at no point in the context of the movie does Justin Long see that boyfriend be a dick to her. But Justin Long is the biggest prick to that guy for no reason other than he wants to be with his girl. And I'm just like, he comes off as the biggest cock in that movie. I can't stand him.
So Spyro the
I
Dragon.
mean, I always side with the biggest cock.
That's why we're friends. Hey! So Spyro the Dragon,
So
Hunter
he's
is
fucking awful. I'm gonna say
Hunter.
it.
Hunter is dumb as shit.
I love Hunter.
I can't. These,
He's relatable to me.
these
He's like, oh, I can't tie my shoelaces. Oh, damn.
It looks
Boom
like
knuckles.
Naugus. It looks like Naugus from
Oh,
the Sonic comic.
this is season 3.
these friends, these characters are terrible.
I love them.
It's so bad.
God, give him some dentures.
And unfortunately,
Some dentures?
Dentures.
And
My
unfortunately,
accent coming
they keep coming back. Well, they're in 3 and are they in 4?
Yeah.
Well, Hunter
But everyone's a lost cause in 4.
is she in
Got it.
4?
Unfortunately, no.
Because they kind of at some
Because she's
point.
the sexiest and therefore...
What's weird is that they kind of at a few points in this kind of hint at a romance between those two, kind of ever
They-
so subtly.
Yeah.
Is that in, I think is that in 3 though? They bring it over in 3.
In 3, they watch some fireworks together, and I think she kisses him.
She kisses him in this one halfway through the game when you think you've won. She's like, "Thank you, but there's a drink," and she kisses
maybe.
him.
I don't remember the cutscenes in this game. I just play it.
I remember that because of like he got kissed, but he didn't get red hot. I start, claiming shit.
She's like, you're not hot enough for me, man.
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 Whatever, dude. So this is our first hub world. This is Summer Forest? Yeah.
Summer in the forest.
I'm going to show off a revolution in Spyro gameplay.
Holy shit! You can swim.
You don't instantly get hurt, but we don't know how to swim underwater yet. If only there's some fucking asshole bear thing that would teach me how.
Bear thing.
I don't know what he is.
He's a bear. He's just a fucking bear, dude.
The bear thing. The man bear pig. I don't know.
I'm super similar.
Holy sheep. Oh. This place is so appealing to look at.
Baby.
I love it. Please give me more tutorial. Oh my god.
Man,
Look at-
Spyro,
look at-
Spyro.
Too much tutorials.
Spyro, use your swim ability to swim.
There's too much lore. I can't take it.
War is hell. War is hell.
That's my interpretation of this game.
Spyro.
This grizzled up,
Spyro never changes.
this grizzled up Spyro war veteran. He's like, war is hell. Remember the battle in Nasty North?
Remember the Great North Battle of '82?
Never forget Ripto's rage.
We lost a lot of good men that day.
All my friends were turned to stone.
Tell me how to jump,
I
for the
was
love
just
of God.
twat one.
What I hate about this is like, you should know how to glide. You just played the level.
You know why it doesn't work though? The first game doesn't do this shit. Why would you put this into the sequel for?
People may not have played the first one.
No, but the thing is, the first game respected the audience enough to not do this pandering shit.
Well, I've got some great news for you, because she's got more to say.
Oh, God.
Hey, baby.
Oh, tell
How
me
are you
about
doing?
Sparks. I probably needed to know that before now.
Yeah. Anytime I see that little fairy girl, I'm fine with it.
Well, I got some good news for you, John.
We know what your spouse is going to be dressed up by Halloween this year. Can you be the fairy from Spyro the Dragon games?
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
Just be Zoe for me.
Divorce!
Let me give you the one-on-one on Zoe. Get it?
No, Chris.
Hey,
Get out.
money.
He'd love to teach me.
Oh,
how
I
to
thought her
swim
name was
underwater.
just Zoe.
Even I can't.
No, it's
even
Zoe.
I can't accept that reference, Chris. No.
But they were going to do the reunion thing.
Did they?
I watched that show because my dad watched that show.
Same, but not my dad. Just me.
Oh, and so I'm the weird one.
I'm not sure what's worse. Like your dad watch that, or Chris choosing to watch it on his own.
I love Dan Schneider.
Oh, really?
He's the man.
I like Dan Snyder because I was young enough to not know better.
Yeah.
Did he also do Keenan and Kel? Oh my.
No, I think King and Kel was way before his time.
Gareth, get clothes hanger, a microphone, and meet me in the bathroom.
DJ, why the bathroom? Why a clothes hanger? Are we gonna hang out some clothes? Are we gonna drink some more on soda? Ah, here it goes.
Dum, dum, dum.
That was our Keenan Cobra Union special, 2016.
Yeah!
We went for our Emmys, thank you.
So Gareth, you don't like Drake and Josh?
Oh God, no.
No,
Oh, I failed.
you failed him as a parent.
I failed Drake and Josh.
As parents.
I can't stand Drake Bill.
It's spherical.
At
Because
all?
he's too sexy for you.
He's a fucking dickhead. That's what he is. He ruined Spider-Man,
True.
I don't know.
and
if
also
he's-
he was arrested a bunch of times for drunk driving.
Yeah. That's also true.
Same though.
Josh Peck. I mean, I actually like Josh Peck. I think Josh
he's really
Peck is fine. He's not. You know,
People tell me I look like fat Josh Peck.
Well, that's the good Josh Peck.
That's the pure
Thank you!
before the timeline split. Josh Peck.
Josh Peck generations.
So the timeline split. So there's one that's
I ain't calling you a trooper!
so is there like
That's a
a
good line.
timeline where he just gets progressively thinner, and one here where he gets progressively fatter?
It's weird though because
Did you say the same thing twice?
No, I said thinner and fatter.
Okay.
And then it's like the lemon grab thing where it ends up where the fat one eats the thin one.
well, it's like Jonah Hill does that, but there's no split timeline. He just bounces back and forth between getting thin and getting fat again.
I know, that was... when I saw him in
Was it War Dog?
War Dogs,
He's so big in that movie.
I was like, whoa!
It's weird because like in the 21 Jump Street, in 22 Jump Street, he's pretty. Unless I am really misremembering it, he's pretty good. You know, like I mean,
Oh,
Oh,
Wood.
dude.
it's made of wood.
I came to the wrong level, by the way.
Made out of wood. Gives me wood.
Oh, you did?
I want to be here when I have swimming, so.
Oh, okay. Way to go, you jerk.
So we'll
So
come
we need to
back
start
you
over,
creepy-
eh, Chris?
Walk in the
creepy Spyro
treetops.
Adaptation of Mannequin.